Hello everyone, my name is NEGUSTITA. Welcome to your reading. So I'm a little tipsy, not the awkward haha hey type of energy, but that's just what I'm feeling. So you know me, I like to stay authentic. But yeah, so let's just give this a shot, see where it goes. I am gonna try to stay away from like past ex energy because that's gross. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna ask Spirit is like, what do people find attractive about you? And just go from there. Nope. Yeah, so yeah, I could do piles, but to be honest, I kind of prefer the collective style readings just because I'm like, there's more people I could reach. And as the reader, it's a lot easier on me, but because, you know, when a reading is for a collective, not every message is meant specifically for you, so not everything is gonna resonate, you know, just with you. But use your intuition and your own discernment to know if these messages are indeed for you. So yeah, I'm just gonna burn some Palo Santo because we can't forget the cleanse. Yeah, no past ex energy. However, if they have something like to say, like they liked a certain part of your body or something, I will allow those messages through. But nothing about I want you back. That's gross. Get the fuck away. Disgusting. Anyway, I cleanse the space of negative and low vibrational energies with the intention of generally clear and precise messages related to your highest good, even if I am tipsy / drunk. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm in. I don't play no games, whether I'm intoxicated or not. I play no games. Okay. Do you see what's on my palm? This is the amount of games I have to play. 0. Same thing with my chill and the fucks that I have to give. What can I say? I'm freshly out. Been out for a while now. So, okay, you guys. So I'm gonna just pull from my channel messages deck here. Okay, and I also have 2 cards here, two tarot decks. Yeah, this one has like very graphic imagery, but we like that. We like to see that. Okay, so yeah, no past exes. Once again, Spirit, nobody who has done you dirty, because I don't care for their opinion. They could literally comment, oh, the sun sure is the sun. Shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. Shut up. Never speak to me again. Choke. I hope you choke, okay? With that being said, okay, just gonna shuffle these. I'm trying to get some smoothie messages out here. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm looking for the filth. I'm looking for the filth, and I'm hoping that some of this will kind of hype you up, you know, and overall just remind you that you are desirable, even if right now you're not currently doing nothing with nobody. Excuse me. I do want to say I found out, or I heard, I should say. So I've been reading this book. I've been talking about it a little bit. It's called How to Avoid Falling in Love with a Jerk. Goodness, my body has something to say. And there's this part in the book that I thought was kind of interesting. It's called, I already mentioned what it's called, but in chapter 13, the book discusses kind of like how to pursue sexual relations in a connection in a healthy way. All right, like how can you become intimate with somebody and still be respecting yourself and also honoring what you want. If you want an actual commitment out of this connection, sometimes sex can put your emotions into overdrive in a way where unfortunately you may just be misleading yourself, or somebody can be misleading you into, so they can get you into that place where you're comfortable and consenting to having sex with them, but they don't want anything more. And they're not being very clear that that's what they want, and or straight up lying to you, or maybe they do want more, they want a commitment, but they're not a good person for you. Okay, anyway, that's what the book generally talks about. But in chapter 13 they do discuss about sexual relations, and I heard the statistic, and it was like, apparently, you know, your likelihood of either being infidelity, like having infidelity in your connections, like, so if you do get married, right, the chances of you cheating or someone cheating on you is related to the amount of times they might have had sex outside of their, like how many times they could have had sex before marriage, something like that. I don't know, but it seems like there's this correlation. Obviously, you know, self-control is a real thing, but I heard it and it was just like kind of interesting, so I don't know what to do with that information, but if anybody cares, that's that. But it's not that, you know, people who have had sex before marriage are prone to infidelity. It's just like what they've noticed is like, if not infidelity, it was divorce. That's what the fuck it was. It was divorce. It wasn't infidelity. My bad, y'all. It was divorce. So if you want to reduce your chances of getting a divorce, limiting sex to just marriage improves that likelihood. Or so it seems. Okay. So we got your healing. Take your time with it. So there's something about you are healing at this time. Yeah, no, I don't want to read the rest of the messages. I just suddenly did not feel like it. But I was pulling these cards to see if I can get some like clarifiers for you guys, so you know this is for you. I got people are sending you blockages. Be careful out there. Remember, you are highly protected by God and your angels. I just wanted to say another thing that I thought about when I thought about how people can send blockages. It's projections. People are projecting. So if somebody is like not having, like if somebody who dislikes you is having a financial issue, they're projecting their financial issue onto you. And if you are an energetic being, like if you're just somebody who, you know, is just feels energy that's being sent to you, you're gonna start feeling like you are having money issues when you actually don't. And it's people who are sending those projections out to you. So just, I thought to let you know. We got bodybuilder. So like somebody has a build of a bodybuilder. That could be you. It could be someone who's into you. Just messages to know that these, just so you guys know if this is like your reading. Okay, that's why I pulled these cards. Although maybe I didn't make my intentions very clear. Even though all you want to do is be everyone's friend, there are many who will end up on your path and hate you anyways. Ignore them, wish them well, and you do you, baby. Keep on shining. That's what made them mad. Okay, somebody says, you owe me an apology. I can't forgive you until I hear one from you. So I don't know what that's about. We got, I fantasize about you a lot. You are the number one thing that lives rent free in my head. And then, yeah, we'll just save the rest of the messages for later. Yeah, anyway, I guess we can just get to the tarot. Oh my gosh, you guys, this deck in particular, woo Chile, woo Chile. So these messages, oh. Somebody. Yeah, you know, I'm not, so, okay, Spirit, please show me how it is the collective is desired by others, romantically, sexually. So we got the World card. I don't know if I can really show these images, so I'm not going to show you guys what I see here, but I will describe it in detail. So in this image, there is a feminine and a masculine. Okay, it's the world card, so I'm gonna get into the meaning of that. But with the masculine is like, I think he's giving the feminine like a foot massage. Like, it looks like he's giving her a foot massage, and she's laying in some sort of like bath. Yeah, it looks like she's like in some sort of bath, and or if it's not water, it's some sort of like really silk fabric, almost looks like water. And it just seems like the masculine here is like taking care of her. It really looks like he's I got another card here. It's the Queen of Pentacles. It came in the reverse. You guys, there are some people who have like a foot fetish. Like with you, I don't know. It's either you could attract people with foot fetishes, or girl, you just have the type of feet that makes anybody have a foot fetish. Also 1111 the clock when I said that. No, because in the Queen of Pentacles, it looks like this guy's about to like suck her toes. I'm not kidding. We got the Ace of Wands. You guys, so okay. Let me tell you. In this one, the dude looks like he's trying to get her pregnant. For two reasons. Number one, he's got his hand on her belly. Number two, it just looks like her belly is kind of swollen. You know, like I could be wrong. It's just that's what it looks like. So whether it's your sexual energy or how other people react to you sexually, the collective watching, like particularly masculines, you honestly, I have a feeling sometimes when you are in the courting phase and or dating or talking phase, when you are in a commitment with somebody, particularly a masculine, if you are feminine, look at the Ace of Pentacles too. I'm not taking any reversals for this reading because it doesn't make sense too with these cards. Like what, like for it just doesn't make sense too with these cards. But yeah, no, flings want to court you. Like if you were trying to just have like a casual relationship with somebody and just try to be like, for me, what I see for you guys is like you were just like, you could have been in a phase of your life where you were looking for love, and then you fell out of that phase, and then you were just looking for hookups, and then even your hookups, who you guys could have been on the same page, you were like, okay, this is just, you know, adult fun, and it doesn't need to be anything more than that. And they're like, okay, bet. But that went out the window the moment y'all hooked up. After that, this person was thinking about impregnating you. This person was thinking about Ace of Pentacles, like, how can I keep this woman in my life in the long term? Okay. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, people want to worship you, to be honest, especially in bed. And that's what I was getting from the World card, or people see like the long term with you, particularly with your sexual energy. Look at the Fool. Girl, niggas want to take a chance on you. This is so funny. I never noticed there's a couple in the background. You know, I'm also getting like potentially too, especially if you find yourself in situations where other people's girlfriends don't like you, especially when you're single, it's because they're threatened by the fact that they feel like, even if they don't know, they feel like their partner could leave them for you. Like, people can get kind of possessive about their partners around you, especially if they think like, especially if you're single and they don't know that you're not the type. Yeah. Look at the Six of Swords. I'm like trying to remember, what is the Six of Swords? just like the general meaning of the Six of Swords. It's why am I drawing a blank? I know this card. Oh boy. Being guided away. Okay. You know, there's a darker side to this too. And I want to touch on it just a little bit, just so you understand how potent and powerful your sexual energy is, or how people you make. It's twofold. It's your energy, right? But it's how it affects other people, even people who, whether they're karmics or, you know, maybe souls you've never met before in a lifetime. Like, I don't know, like, it doesn't even matter, honestly, who these people are, where they're going in life. Like, it's just the moment they meet you, this is how, and if you guys do have that kind of connection, this is how you make them feel. So there's a dark side to this, like with the Six of Swords. I'm getting a little bit of a darker energy here when it comes to how some people could receive your sexual energy. Some people can be very possessive and they could try to hold on to it, and they could do this in a number of ways. They could try playing games with you, they could try to love bomb you, I don't know, okay? So this lady in the Six of Swords, she has like this chain necklace and it's broken, and the way I see it is like these people would do anything to keep their connection with you going, even past the point of when it's healthy for them. It's like, I don't know, like they're addicted to you. We got the Ten of Cups too at the bottom of the deck. So definitely sometimes, or some people could feel like when they have sex with you, they could see a future with you, or maybe just in general, like your partners see a long term with you. Like you're definitely marriage material. It's like really lit and nice. I don't know why there's a plane, but confirmation. Take it as fucking confirmation. Also, at some point I saw 1555. Whew. Anyway, you guys, that doesn't happen very often. Especially since I live like in the suburbs, so the fuck is a plane doing here? But whatever, right? So yeah, you guys, like, people see you as like marriage material, long-term material. Like people see, like, people that you sleep with, particularly masculines, do feel a strong desire to lock it down with you, even if it's past the point of when it's healthy for them and you as well. But with the Six of Swords, there's still like a darker energy I'm feeling. Almost like addiction. Right, like the Devil card isn't here, but I'm getting like people can get addicted to you, to your sex, to your healing energy. And I feel like you even bring the healing energy into the sex, right? Like these masculines could have had a number of other partners, but truly you, when they experience you, is unlike anything they've experienced before with other people. There's two cards that want to come out. So we got the Seven of Swords. Okay. Yeah. You know, and also some people could feel betrayed by you, because we got the Queen of Swords too. Excuse me. Some people could feel betrayed by you, and this could be for a number of reasons, but to be honest, what I'm getting is like there are some people who could see you, I'm thinking like in a situationship or even a relationship context, or like a courting phase, and then someone tries to initiate sex, like the masculine here, and you're the feminine, and bro, there's a number of ways this could play out. But what I'm getting is like the masculine energy could show up and think like, you know, like they're in your energy, and you could make them feel like God. Like you could make this person feel like puff chest, like I'm the best man. Like if you guys do sleep with each other and you hype this person up in bed, or maybe before or after, and this person gets a big head, because your energy is almost like fuel for these people. Okay, and then especially if they have toxic patterns that they try to implement into the connection, and you're like, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not putting up your bullshit. No. Like, because with the Queen of Swords, to me it feels like you have these strong boundaries. They just don't, when you pull up with them, you're like, nope, I'm not comfortable with that. No, I'm good. We should stop talking to each other. It hurts them. Like, they feel like a genuine betrayal by you. They were like, I thought you were one way. I thought you were easy. I thought you were a go with the flow. I thought you were a nice girl. I didn't think you had boundaries. I didn't think you could say no to me. What the fuck? And they get really hurt. They get in. You put people in their fields. People who possibly have not been in their fields for years. You put them. You revert a grown man into a little, into a child. Okay, we got the Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of betrayal here. I feel like there's a lot of, like, you know, we got the Knave of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. Like, there's a lot of, like, you could deal with a lot of immature people. You might have slept with a lot of immature people in your past. I think we got the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Child. I mean, like, I'm thinking, is it the... No. Also, there's a little black cat in one of these, and it's just really cute. Some of you could have pets, and if you 21, and if you've ever slept with somebody and your pet's in their room, I feel like there's a message. This pet is happy when you're happy, okay? I don't know why this is coming in, but it's like, this animal is like, you know, if it's a cat or a dog or something else, like, genuinely, when you're enjoying yourself, your pet is also happy for you. Sex is it's something you can do to bond with another person, but when your pet is a part of the experience, even if it's just like in the corner sleeping, like, you should know they're happy you're getting it on. Like, I don't know. It's just something to say. Okay, but there's a lot of, like, I feel like you could have had a dark past with sex too, whether you might have been hurt from it. Like, you know, I'm getting that because there's so many sword, and there's so much sword energy. Okay, like, there's Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords. There's so much hurt you could have experienced. Like, potentially you might have fallen for some people because of sex, and that didn't end up well for you. You might have been manipulated into having sex with somebody. You could have had sex with partners. You only had sex with them because you were in relationships, not because you actually wanted to. Like, you know, it seems like there's a lot of healing. Your energy may provide for others, but in exchange, you receive their hurt somehow. Like, if you're healing somebody during the act of sex, they're at the same time hurting you or traumatizing you. Like, it's weird. Like, the exchange is not even, which could have been where this, like, Queen of Swords persona was developed, where, you know, you don't give a fuck about other people anymore. You're like, whatever, like, shut up, like, talk to the hand. Oh, wait, whatever, major loser. Anyway, I think that's for Mean Girls. I don't know, but okay, you guys. Six of Swords. Oh my god, Nine of Swords. I don't know, you definitely got people in their head when they think about you. Like, or you know what, there's another side of this too. If you don't really resonate so much with the hurt, or even if you do, like, let me just tell you, people you slept with think about you when they go to, or just in general, even if they don't to you, even if they don't masturbate to you, these people think about you, fantasize about you, they think about you. If you have slept with some certain, it's just, it has a lot to do with your body, your beauty. Like, you really truly do it for someone, or everyone you've ever slept with has been very pleased with everything that went on. Even if it wasn't, like, you know, the best sex for you, it could have been for this person, for these people. But yeah, no, and people love to talk about it too. That's another thing. People love to talk about it. after the fact with others. I mean, some people could be talking about what you guys did together in group chats or in like conversation with others. Like some people who feel very comfortable talking about sex with their friends, they would definitely be talking about your experience, the experience they had with you, and even long after they may still be talking about you, especially if you were someone's first. Okay, we got the Hangman. Yeah, no, girl, people get hung up on you. Like, they really genuinely cannot forget you, even if you didn't like them as much. And also, some people could see you as, like, a fairy. Okay, like, some people could see you as, like, a beacon of hope or magic. Like, I don't know, like, you ignite something in them that even they didn't know existed, okay? We got the non-childs, yeah, girls, and the lovers. So definitely there's two sides to this. People could sleep with you and then feel like, oh wow, people could sleep with you and then, or even if, you know, I mean, like, obviously this whole read is about, like, you know, sexual energy and all that, but even if you don't sleep with people, they could tell you how you're like a wish come true to them. Like, most people would be happy to be in a relationship with you because you're the full package. You are the full package. You're the dream come true. And you make a lot of people feel like you're their soulmate, like you're the one for them. And it's not just one particular person. It seems like anybody who's ever slept with you, or anybody who wants to be with you or could have courted you, feel this way, but you end up being the one that got away. With this Knight of Wands, the Wheel card in reverse at the bottom of the deck, people feel like you're the one that got away. Like, despite how hard they could have tried, which could be why some people play games of some sort, instead of coming to you in a very like King of Swords energy to match your Queen of Swords energy, and you know, also a bit of like a King of Pentacles, like not being, you know, pushing it too fast. Instead of operating in that energy, you know, people show up to you as best they can, and you're kind of like, you receive it, but you don't accept it. Like, yeah, no, see, because the two cards I was just mentioning came out. People feel like you're the one that got away. Like, your boundaries are high, or your standards could be high, or something about how you feel. Like, you could be very guarded, and that keeps people away from you, which is a good thing, but also a sad thing. Because for you, you know, you're keeping your options open and you're working on your long-term stability. You're not committing to something that you don't deem to be good for you, or that you're ready for, or that is in your highest good. Okay, but I do see that you have rejected a lot of people, or you will be, if that doesn't resonate with you, but you will be. But honestly, I feel like for a lot of you already have. Like, you'll understand, like, you don't want to ever be the one to hurt others, but you kind of end up doing so because they're sort of already complete. And you might be coming across a lot of energies when somebody instantly thinks you're the one and they haven't gotten the time to get to know you. It's because it's not because they really are, because it's that, or, you know, maybe you have 10 soulmates out there that you're supposed to marry at once. Okay, no, I mean, like, or maybe you do, I don't know, but it seems like these people could be projecting, you know, like if they're not in energy where they feel like they're also equally as complete inside, they want to learn from you. But instead of learning from you, they try to have you for themselves. And if they're not 100% ready for what that entails, like if they haven't done all their work, if they're still, it's just not gonna work out. It's just not gonna work out. Okay, I'll take these last two cards and I'll probably end the reading. Okay, so we got the 3 Cups here, and we got the 8 of Wands. Let me tell you, there are a lot of people from your past. You could have even friend zoned some of these and they want to come back, but some of them could feel blocked from talking to you, blocked from communicating. And some of these energies actually just want to spoil you. Some of these energies just want to give you, they want to hand feed you. They want to take care, like, bro, if they could, they do everything for you. They bathe you, they do your skincare, like anything you wanted, they do for you. Like some of these energies, it's just they want to worship, they want to love you. And all the cards that came through mostly entail that energy of like the masculine wants to provide for his feminine, but not all of them are good masculines. You know, it's like you have your reasons for why you stepped away from these connections if they're no longer operating, you know, if you're no longer doing them, you know, or I mean not doing them like that, but I mean like if you're no longer like in these connections, it's because you have your reasons, or something could have fallen out, or maybe they sabotage. Because honestly too, like some of these energies, you know, may have loved the idea of you. They're like, you're the one, you're perfect, but then they couldn't handle it. Like they may have wanted to love you and worship you, but then what happens when, you know, you're busy and you can't talk to them all day? Or what happens when you want to hang out with your girls and y'all about to go clubbing or something, and they're like freaking out because they're like, you're too beautiful, like you're gonna get hit on. And it's like, yeah, you are gonna get hit on, but at the end of the day, you know where your allegiance lie. You know who you're committed to, and you're gonna stay committed to that person. So okay, anyway, it seems like ultimately they can't handle all of what it means to be with you, and or you know, something else, I don't know. Okay, but you know, that's the reading. I hope I was able to hype you up. Let me tell you, actually let me just real quick look through these cards. Even though I put them back, they separated exactly where I put them back. So see here, people like your feet. I'll give you some of you back as well. Like your back is very appealing. You can have a very soft back. You can exfoliate, put lotion on there, take good care of yourself. For most of you, it's all of you, to be completely honest. Your partners just love every inch of you. Like the top of your head, where your hair grows all the way down to your feet, you are and you will be worshipped. And if you're not dating someone who worships every part of you, fuck that nigga. Because there is at least, I feel at least 3 energies here. 3 to 2. 3 to 2 energies of people who would love to worship every inch of you. So yeah, baby. I mean, like, it depends. If you're not into, I guess this type of person is called simp, you know, but to me it's just love. You know, if you're not into someone who loves every inch of you, that's, you know, that's your business, that's not mine. But let me tell you, child, these people would love the opportunity to go to work for you, to come home to you, to cook dinner for you. Okay, these people want to like wash your feet. Like, I don't know, like they want to like buy you jewelry just to see it hang on your body. 333 on the clock. Actually, it was 3333. All right, let me tell you, you also trigger a lot of people. Any insecure couple around you crumbles. You may unintentionally create tower moments. Okay, and even people who they know better than to come back in your life still want to try, and they would make a fool of themselves to try because they see you as everything. Anybody, okay, it seems like even flings, even people you could have slept with once or twice are still hung up on you. I mean, they may never say it, they may never do anything about it, but they still want to, they still think about you. And if they could, they'd love to be back in your life. Okay, like, it's just like some of them would even want a bigger role than they deserve in your life, but they would still try. There's a lot of like jewelry, and oh my god, child, when I tell you, there are some people who look, okay, have you guys heard of that game, like 7 Minutes of Heaven or something? I never played it, but I heard about it. through television as a child. But it's like this, like, two people go into a closet, the lights are turned out, and they're allowed to do anything to each other or something for like 7 minutes. I guess that's why it's called 7 minutes in heaven. As far as I know. Now some of these energies, they're going straight for the titties, and of course, you know, the cooter. If they could, they would. In the moment, that just because with 3 of Cups, the way he got her like groped up. Why, I tell you, if they could, child, they could. And the fact that they can't genuinely haunts them at night. Like, they think about it. They think, okay, it's like what I'm getting is like some of these people, right? Before they go to bed, you know, they want to do a little jerky jerk to help relax them or whatever. And then when they're in bed afterwards, before or during, they think about the fact that they can't have you like that. And then it actually kind of triggers them. Like, it sends them in spiral. Where they're like, damn, like, I can't actually have this person. Because it's like, you know, because on one hand, sometimes maybe they don't judge the fact that they're thinking about you and masturbating. And then there's days where they're like, man, like, I need to get over this person. Like, why am I still thinking about her? Like, why is she still in my mind and my aura, my energy? Like, what the fuck? You know, they get mad at themselves. And then they're like, well, I mean, she's got the butt, the boobs, the waist, the body, whatever, however you apportion, child. Let me tell you, it doesn't even really matter. But they see you and they see that you are the complete package. You have the emotional maturity. You got the ability to make a relationship last in the long term, okay? Some of you might be like, because in the world card, there's fixed energy, I believe. So like Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces, nope. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. Woo! Oh, that was a head scratcher. You know, I'm pretty sure anyway. I'm pretty sure the... It doesn't matter. Okay, and there's also like earth sign energy in the Queen of Pentacles, and there's, you know, the Ace of Wands. Queen of Swords is like air sign energy. Anyway, I know, child, these people be thinking about you and they get mad that they think about you, which then just triggers them to think about you even more. Think about how maybe they fumbled or maybe you fumbled, you know, because I'm not here to like say we're perfect, but we are, but we're only perfect because we have flaws. Anyway, that's all for real. I think I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope these messages resonated with you. I would appreciate a like, a comment, and subscribing, following along for this journey, see where it takes us. Yeah, see you next one. Bye.